Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ol'SargeCollects. I'm Dan, and this is episode 11 of the Diamond Star set. So let's go ahead and do a recap of who we covered last episode. The first card was of Ted Lyons. He was the only Hall of Famer in the group, and that was card number 43 in a PSA 4. The next card that we covered was JoJo White. That was card number 45. That's also in a PSA 4. I don't have card number 44, that was of Rogers Hornsby. So then the next player that we talked about was Red Lucas, and that is in an SGC 5. And then we have the last card was Cliff Bolton, and that was card number 47. That was also in a PSA 5. So let's talk about this lineup that we have for you today. And I've only got one Hall of Famer for you. I'm still going in numerical order. I am missing one card out of the out of order. So, but anyway, the first card is of Rick Ferrell, and so he's another catcher's card. This is in a SGC 4. Rick Ferrell has a brother named Wes Ferrell who also played in the majors, and Rick had the opportunity of playing with him while on the Red Sox. But let's talk a little bit more in detail about Rick Ferrell. So. In 1905, he was born in 1905 in Durham, North Carolina. In 1929, he made his major league debut as a catcher for the St. Louis Browns. He played 18 seasons in the majors, and he played for the St. Louis Browns, the Boston Red Sox with his brother, Wes Ferrell, the Washington Senators, went back to the St. Louis Browns, and then finished his career back with the Washington Senators. And Rick was an 8-time All-Star and had a lifetime batting average of .281. He caught for 1,806 games, which was an American League record until Carlton Fisk beat that record in 1988. Rick retired from baseball in 1947 and spent the rest of his life as a coach, a scout, and a general manager. He was elected to the Hall of Fame in 1984, and Rick Ferrell died in 1995 at the age of 89. Let's talk about the back of the card. So this card and the other three cards are all greenbacks from 1935. And this card in particular, the fielding tip, is as a catcher, you want to throw the catcher's mask. You want to throw the catcher's mask far away during high overhead fouls. And by doing this, you won't step on your mask and spoil the catch and or turn your ankle. So that is Rick Ferrell. Now, what I like about this card in particular is I like the Red Sox logo on his uniform, and I like that glove. I also like the batter in the background doing that practice swing. So that's card number 48, Rick Ferrell in an SGC 4. All right, the next card is of Buck Jordan. That's card number 49. And Buck Jordan was born in 1907 in Coolamy, North Carolina. In 1927, Buck made his major league debut as a first baseman for the New York Giants. He during his 10-year career in the majors, Buck played for the Giants, the Senators, the Boston Braves, Reds, and the Phillies. He had a .299 career batting average and was known as a line drive hitter. Buck Jordan left baseball after the 1938 season, and he died in 1993 at the age of 86. And on the back of this card, the fielding tip on this card is telling youngsters on a single base hit to hustle to first base and to take a fast turn towards second. This tip allows the runner to take advantage of any opportunities to turn a single into a double. Now, what I like about this card is Buck Jordan being in his backswing there. I like his hat with the pinstripes and the bold contrast of colors that you see in this card. I'm not really sure what the red and yellow stripes are, but I like that. It pops. So, all right. So that's card number 49, Buck Jordan. Now, card number 50 is Mel Ott. And if y'all know me, I'm a Mel Ott fan. I would love to have that card. It's kind of one of my favorite cards of all time, and I haven't found the right opportunity for it yet. So we're going to move on to card number 51, and that is of the player John. That's the player John Whitehead. All right, so a little bit about John Whitehead. He was born in 1909 in Coleman, Texas. John made his major league debut in 1935 as a pitcher for the Chicago White Sox. This is technically his rookie card. John played in the majors for 8 seasons, of which he played for the White Sox and the Browns. He finished his career in 1942 with a 49-54 win-loss record. John Whitehead died in 1964 at the age of 55. On the back of this card, it's a greenback. The fielding tip is for pitchers to do leg conditioning. It emphasizes that leg conditioning, is very important, and it cites that the loss of control in the 8th and 9th innings often traces to weary legs. Well, I guess pitchers don't really have to worry about that nowadays. They don't pitch a full game, but anyway, leg conditioning is of importance. Now, what I like about this card most of all is that Sox logo on his jersey. That's really about the only thing I like about this card. It's not the best looking card. It's kind of plain, but anyway, that's what I like about that John Whitehead card is the logo on the uniform. And the last card that I'm going to share with you today is that of George Stainback. And I love this card. This card is an amazing work of art in my opinion. This is card number 52. George Stainback was born in 1911 in Los Angeles, California. He made his major league debut in 1934 as an outfielder for the Chicago Cubs. George rode the bench during the entire 6-game World Series when the Cubs lost to the Tigers. Man, I couldn't imagine going to the World Series and riding the bench the whole time. But anyway, that was in 1935. During his 13-year career, George played on 7 different teams, those being the Cubs, the Cardinals, the Phillies, Dodgers, Tigers, Yankees, and Athletics. Well, in 1943, while with the Yankees, George had another opportunity to go to the World Series, and in this time he did get playing time, and that World Series, New York beat the Cardinals in 5 games. George's career as a player ended in 1946, and after retiring, he helped organize the first pension system for Major League Baseball. He spent the next 20 years as an executive for the Dodgers organization, and George Stainback died in 1992 at the age of 81. Now, on the back of this card, the tip is telling batters to closely study the various pitching speeds, setting yourself firmly for the swing. And let me tell you what I love about this card. It's everything about this card. It's the position he's sitting in, that relaxed pose with the bat, all the different bats that are laying next to him. And then I like in the dugout, I like the 2 players in the background. One of them is actually looking at you. I just really love the, that Art Deco style artistry. And then, just this card really, is a perfect example of the entire set, just with the background players and the Art Deco design and the bold colors and the details, the small details of the cards. So that is what I love about that card. That was card number 52, George Stainback. Anyway, that's what I have for you today. Hope everybody enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you later in the next episode. Thanks. Bye.